I once saw a movie called The Prestige with Michael Caine and a few other guys. It's a good movie. I don't necessarily recommend it to everyone, but in the movie, it talks about the concept of a performance. It breaks it down to three steps. There's the pledge, which is where you say, I'm going to play a concert, or I'm going to do a play, or I'm going to act in a movie, or whatever. Then there's the turn where you do what you do. You play a song, you in a magician. There's about two magicians in the movie. So in the case of magic, you produce a hat and say, and that's your pledge. And then you pull a rabbit out of the hat. That's the turn. And then there's the prestige, the third stage. This is where you do something completely beyond anyone's expectations. You turn the rabbit into a woman or something crazy like that. And this is where you get great performance. It doesn't happen terribly often. I've seen a million performances. I've only been blown away completely maybe a dozen times in that time, perhaps. Um, so, and you can get two people watching a performance. One says, that's changed my life. The other one says, I thought it was a bit boring. So you can get that as well. So I want you to put in the comments where you've been blown away by a performance. It could be music, it could be a play, it could be a movie or whatever. Um, there's so many actually to think about when you go through it. When you bring in movies, there's lots of great movies. Not so many lately, I think, but I can think of a few that have blown me away. Cinema Paradiso, Shawshank Redemption, Life is Beautiful, Casablanca. Great movies that make you think, wow, this has really lifted me up. This thing, and when you play a gig, sometimes the audience goes nuts, and you think, wow, that was great. Play the same songs in other places, they don't go nuts, and it's all to do with the what's going on inside the head of the person listening. And you don't know. That's the wonder of live performance. You don't know what it's going to turn out like. If you walk on a stage live, it could go great. It could be a disaster. We've all had both, but that's what makes it magical. That it's a one-off thing that will never happen again in time and space. So if you've had a wonderful, incredible concert sometime, somewhere, or a movie that just blew you away, let us know in the comments. It'd be good to share because maybe some people don't know about the band or the movie or whatever it is you're talking about. So let's have a little share up, and I'll put a few of my own thoughts in as well because I quickly ran out of time on these videos. I've only got 3 minutes. So have a wonderful weekend, and let's hear all about when you were blown away. Thanks for listening.